and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jahan, and today I've got a huge unboxing of beauty items that I've accumulated over the last couple of weeks. A big stack like this, and I have been waiting to film and waiting for them all to come in so I can unbox them with you. I actually can't remember what I've bought, so let's do this together. I've already scrubbed out my name and address so I don't make any mistakes. And I've got a little bit of foundation and I've got a little bit of the Rare Beauty Positive Light Reflecting base. So I've got that on, and hopefully it's not going to interfere too much with what I've bought. So let's have a look at, actually where should we start? Yeah, let's start with this one. This is from Sephora. Now I'm pretty sure from Sephora I bought a couple of bits from Rare Beauty and some bits from Makeup by Marius. I bought one of the Soft Pinch blushes, this one here, and the Positive Light liquid. Which was this? Oh, the highlighter here. So I've wanted to try the blushes for ages because they're viral and they're always out of stock, and I picked one of the newest shades up, which is Virtue. There was another shade that I wanted to pick up as well, but it looked very similar to one that I've already got, and I love blush. Blush is probably one of my favourite things to use every day, and I didn't want to pick a colour that was too close to one that I've already got, but if I love this formula and it lasts for longer on my skin, I may pick up that as well. The likelihood is that I am probably going to pick it up just because I love Rare Beauty as a brand anyway, and I love the colours, so it's probably likely that I will probably pick that up. But let me start with Virtue anyway. Virtue is a sort of like a browny peach colour. It's one of the 3 newer shades. This is a complete first impression. Doesn't have any scent. This is the packaging here. If you're not familiar with the Rare Beauty packaging, it's meant to be accessible packaging for everybody. This is what the colour looks like in the tube. And let me do a quick swatch for you. Nice doe foot applicator here. So, and I've from what I've seen online, you just only need a small amount. So I'm just going to scrape a little bit off before I give you my swatch. This is what it looks like here. So it's kind of it's an interesting colour to swatch because it doesn't actually look like something that would potentially suit. But let's have a look. I might be doing this all in the wrong order because I don't know what's in the other boxes, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit on because I've heard you don't need much. Just put a little bit more than a tiny bit actually. Let's see what that looks like. Be a swatch of this on the back of my hand as well. So this is what the Rare Beauty highlighter looks like. So it's really kind of glossy and sheeny. It's going to look really pretty in the summer. I'm going to use one of my BH Los Angeles brushes and the tapered setting brush. And just put that onto my skin. I really love that. So that's what Virtue looks like on. Let me bring you in a little bit closer so you can see that. So this is Virtue. It's a really pretty peach colour. This will look really lovely in the summer. I'm going to take a little bit more from the back of my hand because that's still a little bit wet. Oop. So it does, as soon as it does go a long way. So a little bit does go a long way. But it is blendable and you can blend it out, but it does go a long way. Now if that lasts on the skin and this formula works, I will probably pick up more of these colours. This is what it looks like blended out. Let me blind you with the mirror. So that's what it looks like blended out on the back of my hand. It is really kind of a nice seamless blend. It's really pretty. That swatch doesn't give you a true reflection of what it looks like on your skin. It looks very like it's going to be quite cool on the skin, but actually it's really beautiful. I really love that colour. So that's a yes already, first impression, and I'm sure if it's the same quality of the other Rare Beauty products, it will last very well on the skin. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Oh, the packaging has a nice little click. Did you hear that? Oh, it's a nice click for when you twist it so you know it's shut. I love that. It's the small things with packaging that I really love, and that works really well. I love that colour. That is Virtue from Rare Beauty. Let me try the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer. So I was debating between the liquid and the powder, and in the end I went with the liquid. Just looked at reviews. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I went for the colour Flaunt because I thought this would best suit my colour. It wouldn't be too kind of, I don't like anything that has like a cast, so I thought this would blend most with my skin and just give that nice look. The powder looks very intense, very pretty, not glittery, but looked very intense. And because I'm somebody who likes that kind of soft glam look rather than quite stark makeup, I thought I'd go for the liquid. But again, I might pick up the powder at some point as well. You get 0.5 fluid ounces, 15 mils in here, which is quite significant, I think, because if it is highly pigmented and it works well, it's probably going to be lasting for ages. Very, again, similar packaging with the doe foot applicator there. So very similar packaging again. I really love this clear tube as well you get here. It's the small packaging bits that I really like. Let's give this a go. Let's put it here. I'm going to put a small amount there for you. Let's do both sides. If I've got another blush, which I potentially might do in my other package, it's going to be a little bit annoying. I might just have to just do normal swatches for that one. And I'm just going to take the same brush, the tapered brush again, and just see what it looks like with a brush. It does leave it a bit of colour behind as well, and it works really well with the Virtue blush that I've already put on. But I think that leaves like a really pretty glow on the skin too. Bring it a bit closer still. Yeah. It's a nice, that's a nice subtle glow on the skin as well. I really like that one. So I think I'm going to have to play with this a bit more. Let's put a little bit down my nose where I don't have any blush to see how that picks up as well. Tiny dot there. Oop. See, again, a little bit does go a long way actually. But it is very shiny. It's definitely more of a wet look, and that's what I personally prefer when it comes to highlighters. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's really pretty. I'm definitely going to play with this more in another video. Maybe I'll do like a face of Rare Beauty and pick up some other bits from their brand as well, because I've already got the foundation or liquid moisturiser. So with the blush and the highlighter and other bits I can pick up and see whether I can do a full face. But this is definitely something I'm going to use every day, and I will give you a follow-up on these products, and maybe in a few weeks let you know if I'm still enjoying them. Let's go over to the other Sephora box, so see what's in this one. So this one, okay, cool. So this one are two products by Makeup by Mario. Two products that I've been waiting for some time. So the products by Makeup by Mario, I've picked up two face products. The Sculpting Stick in medium dark, which I think has been out of stock for almost 6 months on the Sephora UK website. It has been super frustrating. It's actually been out of stock on the Makeup by Mario website for months and months and months. It finally came back, and then I didn't want to pay £17 for shipping to the UK. And then I picked up the blush in Raspberry, which is another colour I liked. I've got one of the other ones already in an orangey colour. I think it's Coral. But I've got, and I really enjoy that formula. That's what I wear most days at the moment. And I wanted to pick up Raspberry because I just love those like bright pink pops of colour. So let's have a look at those. I'm really excited by this Makeup by Mario one because it's said it's a sculpting stick, but I'm pretty sure it's more on the side of bronzer. So this is the colour here. It's quite a deep colour. I looked at the medium, but I just wanted something that packed a bit more of a punch, because I've got ones that are more of that medium shade, which are great for like autumn and like kind of springtime, but I wanted something for the summer. It comes with the brush at the bottom as well. These brushes are very dense, but actually I use it sometimes when I'm on the go, and they work really well at blending, especially if you just want to pat it in. Let's give this a go. So I'm just going to I'm doing this again. I think everything's a bit backwards. I'm just going to put it just here. Actually, it's quite a good, it is actually quite a good colour. It's not as kind of warm as I was thinking it would be. And the sharp edge as well means that you can contour your nose, which I've just done really kind of wonky there. Quite well. So I'm going to take this brush by Real Techniques. I don't know which one it is. It's quite I've had this one for quite some time, so it doesn't have a name on it. And just blend that in. The colour is quite, I think it's quite a good colour actually. Again, I'm going to have to play with this a bit more. It's really creamy, I like the formula. Yeah, I like the formula, it's really creamy. I'm going to take my fingers and just go up and down my nose here. Yeah. I think that's really good as a contour for me actually. For like a bronze tour, or however you say it. I think it's a really good colour. I like that. First impressions sometimes can be a bit difficult because you do need time to play with your makeup and just make it work in your routine. But very first impressions, I'm happy that I waited for the UK to get this back. This is what the swatch looks like here of the medium brown. So it is quite cool toned. It's definitely not like the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer colour, which I thought it would be. It's definitely more cool toned, which I like. I think that'd be really good in the summer. Actually, I think this will be really good all year round actually, so I'm glad I picked this up. Get 10.5 grams or 0.37 ounces. So that should last me a while. I do think these are quite expensive though. It's £30 I think for this stick. And then I got the 10% off. So yeah, I'm glad I did pick it up because I've been waiting for so long. I like the packaging too because I find that really convenient. And I'm looking forward to playing with this more. So I will do like a whole look where I'm just focusing a bit more on these products rather than just these quick first impressions. The next thing I bought was raspberry. So I already know I like the blush formula of these. And this is what the colour looks like. Wow, that is like fluorescent. I love that colour. Look how bright that is. Let's give that a swatch. Look how bright pink that is. Like Crayola neon pink, isn't it? That's so pretty. Now I've already got blush on, so I don't know how this is going to look with its, whether it's a true impression, but oh yeah, that's really cool. I love that. I think this is going to kind of, you know when you feel like a little bit dull or you just really want to like perk your face up, this is the sort of colour that I love to use when I just want to perk my skin up. Oh yeah, that's so pretty again. And I think the reason why these work so well is because with makeup it's a lot of all about blending, I think. So to get rid of, unless you're doing a particularly graphic look, these are, it's all about blending and making sure that you're getting away from the lines, and so it looks like it's coming from your skin. And the formula and the way the colours work, it really looks like it's coming from within, and it's really easy to blend out those edges and get that soft focus, which is what I really love when I do my makeup. And I think this pink is so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to put a little bit more on, so I think I've kind of blended that out quite a bit, but just so you can see again. And this is on top of the other colour, so I think alone it will just even be even prettier and even more kind of rosy pink, but I think it's so pretty. The next package I picked up was from Boots, and this is from a £10 Tuesday run. So if you don't know, Boots every Tuesday does a £10 offers, and there's usually about 20 items in there, and you can get a significant savings on there. I always go look for the stuff that isn't just £2 or £3 that I would actually want, because the stuff that's £2 or £3 I probably would pay for that myself and save, and like I'm not too fussed about. But when it's literally half price from £30 or £40, it's things that I've wanted to try, then I'll pick them up. I try not to pick up things that I wouldn't usually bother getting, so otherwise it's just a complete waste. So I picked up, which I thought was amazing, that was in £10 Tuesday, the MAC Prep and Prime. I used to use this Fix Plus all the time when I was going out. I'm not going to spray it now because I might do this at like another look and just give you a review on this, but I used to pick this up all the time, and this was £10 in the £10 deal, the Tuesday Boots deal, which I think is absolutely fantastic. A full size one as well, look. So for £10 I thought that was brilliant, and I really wanted to pick that up. These sell out quite quickly when like the big brands like MAC and Too Faced and all that kind of stuff, Fenty, they always sell out very quickly on £10 Tuesday. So it's always good to check first thing in the morning. And then the next thing I picked up was, talking about Too Faced, was the teddy bear palette. That was in there for £10. It was £30. It's taken £20 off, which is amazing. And it seemed like the sort of colours that I would really love. Again, very cute colours there. So you've got like kind of warm neutrals and a bit of cool ones on top and some shimmers. Let's do a couple of swatches of some of the colours. So we go here. So just swatched a couple of them here. Here's one of the warmer brown colours here. It's very smooth. And then just above, up here, is one of the kind of glitter foil colours. So it's nice and shiny there. It's really foiled actually. It's very, very pretty. Let's do one of the deeper colours, because sometimes they can be difficult as formulas. There you go, there's one of the deeper colours there. I think that is a bargain, and I think I'll be able to do quite a lot of looks with this. It does smell quite nice. It smells a bit like chocolate. But yeah, I think this is one that I'd be able to do lots and lots of looks with, so I'm glad I picked that up from the £10 deal. And the last thing I picked up was a bit of skincare, and I picked this Ren Glow kit up. Ren is one of the glycolic ranges that I used to use many years ago. This stuff is brilliant if you've got an event. So you've got a treat, tone and hydrate. The treat is the iconic glycolic mask, and you leave it on for, I think it's like 10 minutes, and it resurfaces your face, and it's brilliant if you're going out on a night out and you just want something to like brighten your skin. I used to use it all the time when I used to go out a lot more in the evenings than I do now. And yeah, it's fantastic at resurfacing your skin and giving you that like baby soft looks like you've had a facial in a spa look. And then the tone and the hydrate is to complement this one too. So as a set, I'm really glad I picked this up. This was £30 as well. They are small samples because the glycolic full size is quite expensive. I think it's about £30 for the full size. So they are tiny, the samples. They are like miniatures, but for me that's quite nice to take away with me if I'm going somewhere special or I've got an event or something up. I would only use these once in a while anyway, because I do have a skincare routine, but if I want that extra boost and I want to look really kind of fresh, for example, like my birthday or something, or I'm going to an event, I would use this trio just to give myself that extra bit of glow and make my skin look amazing for the evening. So if you can get your hands on the full size one of the glycolic renewal mask, I would definitely try it out. I think it's an amazing product. The last thing that I bought was actually from Etsy. So I really wanted to try the Moroccan lipstick that I've seen on TikTok. And this is from a seller from Morocco. It's like a clay pot that you just wet your finger, and it comes like this, bubble wrapped, and it's like a lip stain. It looks like this. It's so pretty. That's going to look really great on my makeup table. And I've got a little bit of water here in a cup, so I'm just going to wet my finger. Just dab it onto the edge. Oh my gosh, wow, look at that. As soon as you wet it, the colour comes through. How beautiful is that? And that is how red the colour is. Oh my goodness. I could have actually even dabbed my finger with a little less water. Look at that. That is fantastic. How exciting. Wow. I wasn't actually expecting it to be so bright. Wow. You could definitely use a lip brush to go with this as well. Oh my gosh, but it just has that kind of almost vampire bitten lip. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit so you can see bit closer, is really, really pretty. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. And to think that's naturally made, that is so, so, so beautiful. That's perfect. I did put it on quite strongly, but that is perfect if you're going out for dinner. You can just put some lip gloss on top, give it a sheen, or if you do your makeup at the beginning of the day for work and you just want to stain your lips so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, because I imagine that will last for absolutely hours. That is fantastic. I absolutely love that. This was maybe £10 as well, so I can imagine it's lasting for a very long time. This is fantastic and it looks really pretty as well. Really happy I picked that up from Etsy. I will leave the seller below. It was very easy to buy from her and it got delivered very quickly, and she had very good reviews as well, so very glad I picked that up. That is everything that I've picked up recently, and it was great to open all this in front of you. Let me know if you've tried anything from Makeup by Mario, other bits from Rare Beauty, if you've ever tried this Moroccan natural lip makeup as well, if you've ever tried this before. This would also be great as a cheek stain, but I've got so much on my cheeks at the moment that I will try it and let you know, or do another video with using this as a cheek stain as well. I'm really pleased with all the bits that I've picked up. Let me know if you've picked up anything recently, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.